From the Kozlowski Gymnasium here on the campus of Arlington High School, ACMi Sports presents Arlington High School Boys Varsity Basketball. Tonight, the Spy Ponders of Arlington High School host the Spartans of Stoneham High School. Hello everyone, I'm Don Phelan and joined tonight by Xander Lee. And Xander, Stoneham coming into tonight's game with a record of 2-9, the Ponders at 4-5. So on paper, it looks to be an even matchup here tonight.
Definitely does. This game could definitely go either way, and I'm excited to see what the outcome of this game is going to be.
And now we have a early clock malfunction on the main scoreboard, so that will have to be rectified. And we'll get the starting lineups first for your Spy Ponders. Number 0, Simon Hess. Number 23 is, number 24 is Oliver Hazard. It wasn't given to me as one of the stars. Number 4 is Owen Haglund. Number 1 is Jaden Williams. And number 21 is Caden Mills. So I think Will Safak is actually wearing number 24 tonight. That's Will. He's in the program as number 23. So mark that change. Will Safak, number 24, indeed in the starting lineup. First shot of the game is no good by Arlington and tracked down in the corner by Stoneham. We also have a Stoneham starter that wasn't given to me, number 11, so I apologize that I do not have the name of Stoneham's number 11. Ahead of the pack is the Ponders. Caden Mills lays it up and in. The first points of the evening belong to the Arlington Spy Ponders. Arlington will go with a 2-2-1 press. Now they'll sell it back in to man-to-man. Mills, a little steal, but now he hustles after it. Stoneham retrieves it in the backcourt. Hard to the hole, ball stripped, knocked away. Flag down by Stoneham. Only 9 seconds on the shot clock for the Spartans. They're going down to the baseline. Ball's knocked away by Haglund. Here comes Jaden Williams. Mills with a one-handed bounce pass to Safak. He lays it in. I think he was losing his balance.
I think so, yeah. Mills has really been playing well to start. He's playing with a passion out here tonight.
And he was able to make a one-handed pass while losing his balance. Yeah. Easy 2 for Will Safak, his first bucket of the game. 3-point shot from the corner is no good. Long flag down, long rebound. Now another 3-point shot up and good, no good. And that's number 25 for Stoneham. That's Jack Bunnell. Going up strong, no. Rebound fought for. And Ponders come away with Haglund to Mills. To Hess. Arlington running the fast break. Jaden Williams, baseline drive, tries the floater, and he lays it up and in.
Arlington playing some energetic basketball so far in this one.
And an early timeout called by the Spartans. So timeout on the floor here. We played 1 minute and 50 seconds so far, and the Spy Ponders out to a quick 6-0 lead in Xander. Good start for Arlington.
Definitely a very good start for Arlington. Stoneham really, they've been trying to, Arlington has already got under their skin a little bit. They've really been trying to do anything they can, but they haven't been able to get anything to fall yet. So Arlington, this is the kind of start you're hoping for if you're the Spy Ponders.
And Xander, you have some other action around town, if I'm not mistaken.
On Wednesday, January 19th, the boys hockey team won a thriller against Pope Francis by a score of 3-2. The game is available to view on ACMi on the ACMi Sports YouTube page now. And they also defeated Burlington High School 6-2 on Monday.
Since our last telecast, the boys basketball team went on a 2-game road swing. Unfortunately, it didn't go well for the Ponders as they lost at Woburn by a score of 79-61. Will Safak led the way that game with 22 points. And then the following game at Burlington, Xander, Burlington hit 24 3-pointers in a 97-72 victory over the Ponders late last week. So tough to beat a team when they're making 24 3-pointers.
I know, that was a really high scoring game. Mills again with another very aggressive play, and he got the ball back and turned it into a quick bucket. That was impressive.
Mills with 4.
Wow, another steal.
Arlington looking good so far. Jaden Williams to the hole. No, he's fouled on the play. He'll go to the line for 2. So the Arlington fast start continues. They lead at 8-0, 5:48 remaining in the first quarter.
We also do not have a scoreboard or time tonight, unfortunately, as a graphic, so we'll be keeping you updated on the score and time throughout the game.
And that foul went against Stoneham, number 11. The unknown man who commits his first, and the first on the team. Second free throw, no good. Now we have a held ball. Possession arrow is pointing Stoneham's way. So Stoneham will inbound the ball. They trail 9-0. We played 2 minutes and 14 seconds. One of the Stoneham players playing with the masks at chin level. I'm surprised the officials really haven't stepped in much yet to fix that problem. Remember, there's no 5-second count anymore with a player being closely guarded while dribbling. And they finally get the ball inside to the big fella, number 55, Peter Godfrey, and the senior lays it up and in. First bucket of the game for the Spartans. Now Arlington with the long pass. Jaden Mills going to try the baseline, throws it up. No, he couldn't hit. Now Jaden looks like, oh, he just lost his shoe. I thought maybe he turned his ankle, but instead it's just a shoe loss. Here comes Stoneham's number 11, strong to the hole, and he lays it up and in.
It's definitely big for Stoneham there. They needed something to get him going in this one because the game can get out of hand early, as we already saw Arlington potentially doing.
The Spy Ponders lead it 9-4, 4:54 remaining. First quarter, Safak in, no on the short shot, couldn't get it to go. Stoneham back the other way with a chance to cut into their deficit.
Nice playing some good defense.
Ball's just knocked loose inside, lucky there for Stoneham.
Yeah.
Oh, now we had something there. Let's see if it's a held ball. It is. And this time the possession arrow is pointing Arlington's way. 4:36 remaining first quarter. Spy Ponders lead it 9-4. Little three-quarter pressure here by the Spartans. Little 1-2-2. There's Jaden Williams right away to the basket, lays it up and in.
There's been some good shots so far from Arlington. They're looking sharp tonight.
Jaden has 4. Mills has 4. Safak has 2. Good stop for the Ponders, 11-4. Throwing it up, no, but a foul was committed by the Ponders. Looks like that's going to go against Simon Hess, his first on the team. Non-shooting foul. Stoneham will inbound on the baseline. Fresh 30 seconds on the shot clock. Kick in the corner to number 25. Three-point shot is no good by Brunel. Now inside again, fighting for the loose ball. Coming away with it was Godfrey. Loose again on the floor. Williams comes up with it for the Ponders. He's got Hagelin ahead of the pack, and Owen Hagelin lays it up and in with the left hand. Good defense to offense there by the Ponders. Get an easy 2 for Owen Hagelin, his first bucket of the game. And the Spy Ponders extend the lead 13-4, matching their largest lead of the game. Arlington with the pressure defense calls a long pass. Ball goes into the corner. Three-point shot is no good. Hagelin with the rebound for Arlington. He's got Jaden Williams ahead of the pack. Williams is going to lay it in.
Another one for him. Yeah, Stoneham's passes have been pretty good so far, but their shots have not been on target, and I think they've taken another time out here.
Yeah, and this fast start by the Ponders has forced Coach Jim Bakeman in his 7th year as the head coach of the Spartans to use a second timeout here in the first quarter. You only get 5 for the game, and a good start, good thing for the Ponders now.
Yeah.
Xander is he's already used 2 of his allotted 5.
I know. Well, they've really pressured them so far, so he's going to try to do anything he can to get his team back on track here. And ironically, the boys hockey team is about to face off against Stoneham as well at home, also at Ed Burns Arena, and that's on Saturday at 7:45 p.m. ACMi will be covering it, but it will not be live.
Coach Jack Woods breaks the huddle. Coach Woods in his 2nd season, excuse me, his 3rd season as the head coach of the Spy Ponders. Arlington, with a win tonight, would get back to 500. They stand at 4-5 right now. Stoneham goes to the bench. Number 13, Michael Cruz, checks into the lineup. Also in the game is number 10, Joe Chelly. He's a big man inside there. And if he uses his body like that, then Peter Godfrey could have a big game. Arlington, I don't know if they have, maybe Jaden Mills can battle him a little bit, but Arlington, I don't know if they have the body really to battle against him.
Yeah, they have some pretty big players, Stoneham does.
Arlington went to the bench also during that time. I was number 20, junior Matt Newfer, into the lineup for the Ponders. 15-6 Arlington, 2:40 remaining in the first quarter. A little backdoor cut there, and then a nice little pass Good job there. Combination work.
It was.
It was Cruz to Godfrey, and Godfrey laid it in. 15-8 Arlington, 2:22 remaining first quarter. Mills inside made a little dump pass, didn't quite work, but it came out to Williams, who was wide open for three, shot it short. Ball hit the line out of bounds. Spartans ball. Arlington will substitute Owen Haglund, number 4, back into the game, replacing Simon Hess. 2:14 to go first quarter. Blocked by Safa. Jaden. Owen Haglund, excuse me, for 3, and it's good.
It looks like Arlington will be participating in another high-scoring shootout here. It's already 18-8.
Yeah, hopefully at least on the Ponder side with scoring. As you mentioned, 18 first quarter points for Arlington. Now here comes the big boy. They know they're going to take it away and call an offensive foul on Peter Godfrey. I didn't catch the Arlington play, but somebody there to take the charge. Great defense, turnover Spartans. Arlington will look to extend their 18-8 lead, their largest lead of the game. Here's Will Safek going right up against the big fella. Shot was blocked from behind by Godfrey. And here comes Stoneham, number 11, laying it up. No! Shot was partially contested, I think, by Owen Haglund. Maybe he got a piece of it. And here comes Jaden Williams, and before the shot, there'll be a reaching foul called against Stoneham.
Both teams have really kept their foot on the gas so far. I mean, it's been just back and forth, up and down the court, getting down as quickly as they can. That's going to lead to a lot of points tonight.
Coach Bakeman expressing his displeasure at the last ball down the other end against Godfrey. Arlington with a fresh 30-second shot clock after that foul. Second foul committed by number 11, third on the team. Haglund's going to try another 3. Ooh, that was just a little bit long. Stoneham comes away with the rebound, but the Stoneham player, I believe, dribbled it out of bounds, and indeed he did. It's going to be Arlington ball. So break there for Arlington after the missed opportunity. 1:07 remaining first quarter, Ponders by 10. Ball stolen away by number 4, Eli Hespeler. Shot is up and in with the left hand. And that's number 10, Joe Chelly, his first bucket of the game. Ponders now lead by 8, 45 seconds remaining first quarter. See if Arlington can go 2 for 1 here. Ideally want to take a shot probably around the 35-second mark, but that doesn't appear to be like Arlington's going to do that after all. Now instead the ball is stolen away by Stoneham. Looks like Newford tried to... The shot is good. Is that a 3-point? I looked away, Xander.
Yeah, that was a 3-pointer. Yeah.
So now the Arlington lead is down to 5.
Arlington looking like they're going to slow it down here a little bit.
15 seconds in the game clock. Of course, the shot clock is off. They go inside. The Safek, he's bottled up. Ball is tied up. No call. The play continues. Long shot at the buzzer will fall way short. But a nice little run at the end of this quarter by the Spartans cuts what was once a 10-point Arlington lead down to 5, and that will be the end of the game of the quarter with the score 18-13 Arlington.
That was some very energetic, fast-paced basketball for the first quarter. It felt like the quarter went by fast. The time itself, they kept it moving, kept the clock running, just kept playing, getting down to the court, the far side of the court, and trying to make whatever they can.
Xander made mention of the boys hockey team. We also have some news on the girls hockey team, Xander.
Yeah, the girls hockey team defeated Burlington High School and Stoneham High School with an identical score of 5-2 in each. And the girls hockey team will also be facing off against Stoneham at the Ed Burns Arena on Saturday at 6 p.m.
Folks, ACMi Sports is made possible through the contributions of our volunteers and viewers just like you. Thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoy our broadcast presentations and continue to watch our games.
looks like Godfrey's going to be taking a breather on the sideline. We've got some new Stoneham players in.
Looks like he's being replaced by another pretty good-sized body, number 12, Jared Linehan. So on the alternating possession rule, Stoneham will have the first possession here in the second quarter. Shot is no good. And our foul on the play is Stoneham, and he'll go to the line for 2. Going to try during our halftime intermission break to get the name of number 11 because he's obviously an actively involved player. And he was, oh, here he is. Oh, thought I had him, but I don't. First free throw was good. Two of 2. Now it's a one-possession game. Arlington leads it just by 3, 18-15. Try to get the 5-40 spot corners. Number 0 is Simon Hess. Number 1 is Jaden Williams. Number 20 is Matt Newfer. Number 21, of course, Caden Mills. And rounding out the 5 for Arlington, wearing number 24 is Will Safak. 5 for the corners. Now we have a foul committed by Stoneham. Team foul number 4. Committed by the Spartans. Foul goes against number 10, Joe Kelly, his first, 4th on the team. Arlington will inbound with a fresh 30-second shot clock. Arlington works it around inside, ball's loose. Williams coming up with it. Thought he was going to take the short shot. Instead, he goes inside to Safak. Safak tried to reverse layup. No. And with the rebound. Puts it up strong. No. He's fouled on the play. He'll go to the line for 2.
It's good sticking with the play there for Arlington.
Was Arlington offensively hampered by the loss tonight, at least, of number 10, Will Chun. Chun, you see when we bring the camera up to the other end of the court when Stoneham has the ball. On Arlington's bench in a walking boot, he did something to his ankle. We're unknown how long he'll be out of the lineup, but boy, Arlington will miss him dearly for the time he's out of the lineup.
Yeah, he's had a really big impact on the team so far this year.
Now the ball was loose, and apparently an Arlington player, number 24, Safak, is going to be called for a foul. Safak will go to the bench and take a break. He was replaced by Owen Hagland, number 4. So Stoneham with the ball. Down 3. Only played less than a minute of the second quarter. And now Stoneham's going to go with their super jumbo package as Godfrey checks back in. And he did not replace Linehan, so it's Linehan and Godfrey playing guard and tackle for the offensive line for the Spartans. Arlington does a great job on the double team there. Stoneham player tried to knock it off an Arlington player's body, but at last touched his own, and that plan backfired Arlington ball.
Another rough break there for the Spartans.
But a good double team by the Arlington defense.
That definitely was.
Mills sets the screen. Williams gets it inside to Hagland. Hagland dumps it back into Mills. Mills going to turn. Thought he was going to take that shot. Kicks it back out. Newford inside Mills. Knows how to block. He's fouled on the corner. Good ball movement that time by the Ponders.
We've seen a lot of that tonight so far. I've been impressed with how well they've really been playing as a team so far.
And that foul will be committed and called against number 25. That's Jack Bunnell. His second, 6th on the team. So Mills will go to the line for 2, and Arlington will be in the bonus for the duration of the first half. So Bunnell is going to go out of the lineup. He's replaced by number 4, Eli Hespeler. Around the rim and out. Last touch by Arlington. It will be Stoneham ball. Looks like just regular man-to-man pressure by the Ponders. Picking up 3/4 court at least, maybe full court. Deep 3. No good by Linehan. Mills. Williams tried to get to him, but a good defensive play by Stoneham's number 11. He makes a steal. Now he's going to go coast to coast. That looked like it went off his own leg. It did not. It will remain Stoneham ball. Plenty of time on the shot clock for the Spartans. Now drive, do not count that basket. A blocking foul will be called against Jaden Williams before the shot. For Williams, I believe that's his first. It is 4th on the team. Arlington's still with that three-point lead. Arlington's scoreless so far here in the second quarter. And the ball is held. Great defense there by Matt Newfer, causing a held ball. Possession arrow Arlington's way.
Yeah, in the first period we saw a lot more offense. This second period, it's been a lot more. It's been a real defensive struggle so far. I think only 2 points have been scored the entire period so far.
And none by Arlington.
Oh, there we go.
Caden Mills for 2. So Mills leading the way with Jaden. Each have 6 of Arlington's 20. Stoneham coming fast the other way. Nice little lefty drive off the window and in by Stoneham's number 10, Joe Kelly. Kelly now with 4. And the Ponders have their lead remain at 3 as teams exchange baskets on the last 2 possessions. 5:38 remaining second quarter. Jaden Williams pull-up jump shot, no. Stoneham looking to run. Little Euro step up and under, no. Rebound fought for, Arlington ball. .26 remaining in the first half. Ponders by 3. Simon Hess bringing the ball up for the Ponders. Williams on the baseline, thought he lost his dribble, did not. Arlington works around, looks like a 2-3 zone, or maybe a 3-2 zone for Stoneham. Williams on the baseline, kicks it back out, Arlington reverses it. Again it to Hess, Hess into Mills, back down the baseline to Williams. Up and under is good.
Nice shot there from Williams.
So what a great possession by Arlington. They really whipped the ball around. I think everybody touched it.
Yeah,
Hess with a steal. He's going to try the lay-in. He goes with the left hand, no. Rebound tipped up, no. Now Stoneham has the numbers if they push. Oh, Mills takes it. Oh, boy. There's a big boy collision right there. Xander, we talked about Hooper Arlington might be able to body up Peter Godfrey, and Mills tried to. I thought he had good defensive position. Just got completely run over, but he picked up the foul, and that's unfortunate for Caden Mills because A, that hurts like heck, and B, the foul goes against you.
Yeah. Mills looking a little shaken up over there.
I don't know. I mean, Mills is a good-sized kid, but he pales in comparison size-wise to Godfrey. And Godfrey showed a nice touch there at the line. Not great form, but it did go in. Let's see if he hits the second. Good for him. 2 for 2. He's got 8 points on the night, and again, it's still a 3-point differential. Arlington 22, Stoneham 19, coming up on the halfway point, a little bit more than that in the second quarter. 3-point shot there is no good by Newford, but Arlington gets the offensive rebound. Jaden is going to go baseline, and number 12, Linehan, said, no, I'm going to stop that, but he did pick up the foul. Now we'll put Arlington in the bonus. Jaden Williams will go to the line for a 1-and-1. Foul committed by Lexington, number 12, as I mentioned, Jared Linehan, his first. 7th on the team. Arlington with 5 team fouls, so they have 1 more to give before Stoneham would be in the bonus as well. First free throw was long. Stoneham with the rebound. Stoneham again with a chance to tie with a 3. 4:20 to go, second quarter. And Williams got his hand in the passing lane, knocked it out of bounds. Arlington bench was hoping that perhaps it touched a Stoneham player last. It did not. It will remain Spartan ball. Oh, nice pass there. Fans up here from Stoneham side wanted Godfrey to go to the basket. Instead, he made a beautiful pass to a streaking Cruz, and Cruz laid it in, number 13.
All of a sudden, it's a 1-point game. Oh, a good steal there by Stoneham.
Yeah, you're right, Xander. As well as Arlington had played, they find themselves now in a situation where the Stoneham basket will result in Arlington trailing in this game for the first time tonight. Let's see if Stoneham can take advantage of the opportunity. Here's Godfrey, again trying to make his move. Arlington, a good double, triple team even down low on him. Here comes Jaden Williams. He goes Euro and lays it in. Jaden now in double figures, and Arlington back up by 3. We expected this to be a close game. I think it will be. We have about 3.5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Good ball movement by the Spartans. It results in a wide open 3 shot. Is no good. No, that's a good rebound there by Matt Newfer, I'll tell you that. As he was just waiting to be gathered in by Godfrey, and Newfer just snatched it away. Newfer for 3, short. Send him back the other way, and a nice shot off the window is up and in. 24-23 Ponders, under 3 minutes remaining, second quarter. Mills tries a little float shot and makes it. Caden Mills now with 8. And the Ponders trade baskets with the Spartans. Again up by 3, 26-23, 2:28 remaining, second quarter. 3-point shot is no good. Mills tried to box out the big fella, but he just with that high rebound didn't allow it to happen. Now 3-point shot is good. Line number 11, and Arlington is forced to take a timeout. And we're tied at 26.
Yeah, sudden turn of events there. Stoneham's kept in this one, and they're right back in it. It's anyone's ball game.
Attention, Arlington youth filmmakers. The A-Town Teen Film Festival is fast approaching, and the submission date is still soon to be announced. So get your creative juices flowing, produce a short film, and you might make it big. Stay tuned for further details, or for more information, email info@acmi.tv. So Xander, things were going well for the Spy Ponders early on, but now we see Stoneham making the move, and we're tied at 26 with 2 minutes and 14 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, we have certainly had some close games here at Kozlowski Gym so far this season. There have been some that have come down to the final point, and I expected this one could be another one, but Arlington, late in the game, they've really been clutch. They've been fueled along by their fans, I believe. So I think this is an exciting one. I think that Arlington, it's their game for the taking. Just got to get back in it here.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're right. We've had at least 2 close finishes during the home games. Arlington has been very successful at home. And we get ready to resume action. See what we have here. So Arlington scores, 3-point basket by, I was looking down at my notes for a second, who hit that shot?
That was Matt Newfer who got that one.
Matt Newfer with a 3, his first bucket of the game. So Arlington hits the 3-point shot, Newfer. Arlington takes the lead, but now we have a delay of game warning. Apparently after the shot went through by Newfer, one of the Arlington players did not let the ball fall through the basket and denied Stoneham their opportunity. So a delay of game warning in the book, which is important because if Arlington were to commit another delay of game violation, it would be a technical foul. Mills tries the floater again. Rebound fought for. Hess is going to try a floater from the foul line. Here's Mills again, blocked. He's fouled on the play. Michael Cruz, number 12, will pick up that foul. Excuse me, number 12 and number 13 got that foul.
I think it was number 13.
Yeah, they have 12 on the, whatever it is, they just changed it on the board. It was Cruz, number 13, his first, 8th on the team. And the first free throw is no good. Stoneham goes to the bench. Number 25, Jack Brunel back in. I believe Brunel has 2 fouls, so Coach Bakeman waited until this final minute and change to put him back into the game. Both free throws missed by the Mills. Here comes Stoneham again with the Euro step. Put it up, no. Hess commits the foul. So that's a good foul by Simon Hess. I'm sure Coach Woods would like him to make sure of that foul, because if you're going to foul him there, you want to really prevent that layup from going up and a chance for a three-point play. As it is, the Stoneham player missed the shot, so he'll go to the line for 2. For Hess, that is his second, 6th on the team, so Arlington now will also be in the penalty for the duration of the first half. One of 2. Arlington leads at 29-27, minute 25 remaining first half. Mills goes into a double team, comes out of it. Hagelin dumps it down to Williams. Williams looks like there might have been some contact there. They play on. Hess comes away with a nice defensive play and a steal. Jaden on the baseline. Didn't step out. It was close.
It was very close.
And he tries to get it back to Newford. Ball's tipped, knocked around loose. Let's see. They say it will be Arlington ball. 1:03 remaining. First half, 21 seconds on the shot clock for Arlington. Ponders by 2. Hess fakes the 3. Williams, baseline drive, up strong, lays it in. With 7 on the shot clock, Jaden Williams goes out to the hole, gets the bucket. Ponders by 4, 42 seconds to go first half. Williams got a hand on that, kept it in bounds. He's got some numbers here. He fakes the pass, goes to the left hand, drive, no.
Man.
Rebound fought for. And we're going to have a traveling violation called. Well, the Stoneham player was trying to wrestle it away from the Arlington play. He had possession, and when he spun out of there, he took an extra step. That's a good call by the official, traveling on Stoneham. Now for Arlington, number 3, Andrew Clossy checks into the lineup. And with 26.4 seconds remaining, the shot clock is off, although Williams is not going to hold for a final shot. He takes a long 3. Now Stoneham could hold for a final shot, but they don't look like they want to do that either. Mills rejects the shot! Oh, he is called for a foul on the play. Caden Mills just came from the other side and just swatted that away. Apparently there was contact. He picks up the foul, his second, and we'll have 2 free throws for Stoneham. Coach Woods wants an explanation on that play, and the official is going to give him that, which is kind of surprising. First free throw is no good. So Caden didn't foul him. There's your justice. The basketball gods saw it Arlington's way. And now Coach Woods yells to his teammate, last shot. He does not want another quick shot. He wants to hold for a final shot. His team will be up by, let's see, well, after the result of this free throw, the team will be up by at least 3. So he wants to make sure that it remains 3 or more going into the locker. 10 seconds to go. Try to get into Mills, ball stripped away. Stoneham might be able to get a shot. They're going to take a 3 at the buzzer. No! Not quite the possession that Coach Woods would have wanted, but at least it didn't result in points the other way. And that's the way the first half will end. The score at the end of the first half, Arlington 31, Stoneham 28. Xander and I will be back with second half action.
bracelet. My bracelet, like the beads fell off. Bobby, can you just fucking walk over there? Oh, maybe make it look good. Go with me. Bobby, come with me.
Dude, you changed the camera.
Bro, I'm not going down there alone. I'm just gonna go hide it. No, I want to squeeze that fucking concession stand outside. Pay me. What? What are you watching?
Is he back? Where is that guy?
Bro, Ron Will is the no, Mark is smart. Mark is smart. Alright, come on. Webby's coming.
Must be Don. You're also thinking about
Yo, watch on your phone. Let me see my phone. Yo, just hop this.
I don't think it is.
Where'd they go? Can you walk this I used to.
Really hard.
Yo, you take my phone. Who took my food?
And we're back getting ready for second half action. The Spy Ponders lead the Spartans of Stoneham High School by a score of 31-28. Don Phelan along with Xander Lee and Amin Asmani is doing all the work tonight behind the cameras, and thank you, Amin, for your help. And Xander, as you mentioned a couple times in the first half, it was a nice, fast-paced, up-and-down type of game, and Ponders up by 3 at the half.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, they, both teams, they really put on a show out there. And I'm excited to see what we're going to see for the second half. We've definitely seen that they are very capable of scoring a lot of points. And I think coming back out refreshed after the halftime break, I think we're going to see a lot more points scored.
And on the alternating possession rule to begin the second half, it will be Spartans ball. So we're happy to have a name that we can now attach to number 11. That is Colin Farron. And he led the way for the Spartans in the first half. He had an impressive first half, Xander. He had 11 first half points.
Matching his jersey number.
Yes, sir. Now Hess might have got away with a carry. Instead, he goes coast to coast, lays it up and in, count the basket for Simon Hess. He'll go to the line with a chance for a three-point play. And it all started again on the defensive end for the Ponders. And I think Simon, when you go back and look at that replay, you'll see that he might have turned that ball over around midcourt. He got away with that one, and now he completes a three-point play for his first points of the evening. Good start for Arlington on both ends of the court. Come up with a steal and a three-point play.
Definitely how they want to start this second half.
And they're going to call the 10-second violation. I was going to say Stoneham was dangerously close to not getting it over the division line, and indeed they did not. And a very rare 10-second violation committed by the Spartans. Good defense by Arlington. 2 possessions for Stoneham so far, 0 shots. There's no Safak in the paint, couldn't quite handle that one. Here comes Farron back the other way. Farron goes to the hole, takes a couple extra steps. Also some contact. Farron did not get himself back in bounds. Arlington ball. Let's check the starting 5 for the Spy Ponders. You have number 0, Simon Hess. Number 1, Jaden Williams. Number 4, Owen Haglin. Number 21, Caden Mills. And number 24, Will Safak. The 5 for Arlington. Mills fakes. Tried to drive, got bottled up. Arlington picks it back up. Plenty on the shot clock, about 12. First minute of play of the third quarter. Jaden Williams for 3, short. Stoneham looking to run. Again, looking like a couple of extra steps there. No rebound. Blocked from behind by Will Safak as Godfrey picked up the offensive board but couldn't convert as Safak rejected it from behind. 21 seconds on the shot clock for the Spartans. Corner 3 is long, effectively became a pass. Then the shot was unable to be made by Brunel, number 25. Here's Jaden to the basket, puts it up, no, he'll go to the line for 2.
Arlington coming out in the second half here, much like they started in the first half, coming out doing pretty much everything as we've seen so far, scoring all the points. They've really come out with a lot of energy out of the locker room.
It's 34-28, Ponders, 6:30 remaining, third quarter. Jaden Williams hits his first free throw. Jaden had 13 first half points, and now he has his first point of the second half. Two for 2. Ponders now back up by 8. I don't think Stoneham ever took the lead in that first half. They tied it a couple of times.
Yeah, I don't think they've led it all yet so far.
Arlington now gets back up to an 8-point lead. 3-point shot there is no good. A nice strong rebound by Haglin. Williams, baseline drive, gets it to Mills. Mills kicks it back out. Haglin caught the traveler. First substitution of the second half will be made by Stoneham as number 13, Michael Cruz, checks into the lineup. He replaces number 4, Eli Hespeler. All the way to the basket, strong move there by Brunel, who lays it up and in.
First points of the second half for Stoneham there.
A nice move by Brunel, all the way to the basket, great baseline drive. 36-30, Arlington, 5:46 remaining, third quarter. Williams with the floater short. Mills with the rebound, kicks it back out. And now they got a foul committed by Stone, and so 3 quick team fouls committed by the Spartans here in the second half. It'll be Cruz on the foul, number 13, his second. As I mentioned, the third on the team.
Arlington has not committed a foul yet.
Williams to the basket, lays it up, no. Mills fights for it, knocks it free again, almost got a third tip on it, but Stoneham comes away with it.
Even if you don't get the ball there, Mills is definitely having an impact on Stoneham, definitely getting in their head a little bit, and they're gonna have to watch him extra closely.
They did a nice job there. They drew the Arlington defense because Arlington has to be wary of Farron as he's been their high point man. He tried to dump it inside to Godfrey. Godfrey couldn't quite handle that pass. Turnover Stoneham. Jaden dumps it inside to Safak. Will puts it up strong, no. Fouled on the play from behind by Farron. Safak's been a little quiet offensively tonight. He only has 1 basket. He got that early in the game, I believe, too.
I was just thinking that as well. We haven't heard a whole lot from him so far. So we'll see what he can do here.
Yeah, he led the way in the Arlington game against Woburn. 1 of 2. And Arlington now extends the lead by a point to 37-30 with 4:50 remaining, third quarter. Steal by Arlington, but now unfortunately after the steal, stepping out of bounds was Caden Mills. Stolen ball. For Stoneham, number 10, Joe Celli back in the lineup. Replacing number 3, Matt Tran. Got the steal by the Ponders. And Mills will slow it up. Arlington can set their offense. Haglund wanted in the corner, now he gets in the corner, but now he's being guarded more closely than he was prior. Haglund now he's wide open for a top of the key 3. Yes!
Haglund's been sharp on 3 so far tonight.
He's got 8, including 2 3-pointers. Honda's up by 10. 3-point shot. Around the rim and out. Safak, strong rebound. Kept Godfrey off the board. Here comes Haglund. 10 might be Arlington's largest lead. I'm trying to remember. Maybe they had it up to about a dozen in the first half, but 10 right up there.
Yeah, I remember they were up 18-8 at one point, so I think about 10.
Safak tries to extend that lead. No, ball's knocked out of bounds. Stoneham ball. So Arlington has outscored Stoneham to the tune of 9-2, and we played a little bit more than half of this third quarter. 3:46 to go. Arlington 40, Stoneham 30. Tried to make that. That's a tough pass to make there to Godfrey. Another turnover for Arlington. Jaden, no. Offensive foul.
Williams a little confused there.
From our angle, we could not see what the official did, which he explained to Coach Woods is apparently Jaden used that off arm, made a little contact to the upper head area, I guess, and commits the offensive foul.
Jared Linehan's back in as he just got the pass and able to handle it. Or he recovers it. So they got both of the big men out
Yes,
there.
they do. Arlington tried to get it ahead of the pack to Jaden Williams. Couldn't connect. Stoneham ball, exactly 3 minutes remaining third quarter. Score remains 40-30 Ponders. Nice pass to Godfrey. Godfrey's going to go up to the other side, and Haglund commits a small foul.
Godfrey's been taking some shots, but he hasn't been able to get anything to fall yet so far in the second half.
Yeah, he has scored. Well, almost the entire team scoreless in the second half.
Yeah.
Arlington's done a better job on Colin Farron, number 10, who, as I mentioned, had 11 first half points. The only basket of the second half so far was for Brunel. And the first free throw by Godfrey is no good.
Yeah, the passes for Stoneham have been pretty good, but the shots, they haven't been able to get much to fall so far.
Like Arlington, Stoneham really sporting a young team, as it lists only Godfrey as the only senior. He makes 1 of 2 free throws. And of course, Arlington, Clossey's a senior, Safak's a senior, and Oliver Hazard, who we have not seen tonight, is also a senior. So the 2 young teams going at it here tonight. Good battle there down low. Arlington comes away with it. 25 on the shot clock on the reset. For the Ponders, number 20, Matt Newfer back in the lineup. He's going to take the 3. He's going to make the 3.
Other players been pretty sharp tonight from 3.
Newfer does have 2 3-pointers tonight. He's got 6. And they're going to get a kicking violation called against Arlington. Now with the new rule, they do not reset the shot clock. It's above 15 seconds, so it stays at 25. And the referee is saying to put up 30, and that's incorrect. There's a new rule this year. It stays at 25. And now the other official's going to come in and confer with him. Surprised he doesn't know that rule change. Varsity basketball game. They confer.
Looks like we've got it cleared up now.
Yep, it will remain 25. They get it right, which is always good. 2:08 remaining. Third quarter. Ponders by a Duzzini. Dangerously close to the division line. Oh, they're not going to count that basket. They're going to say an Arlington foul before the shot. Stoneham will inbound on the baseline.
That's happened a couple times
It
to
has.
Farron tonight.
It has. And that's one of those ones where when you're the coach of Stoneham saying, "Oh, I don't want the foul now. I'd rather have the basket."
Yeah.
I think Coach Baker wants both. I think he wanted that as a continuation. Now let's see. Wait a minute. Now I'm confused. I thought he made a block call and now a charge call. Let's see. Nope. Going to be a blocking foul committed by Mills. It's the second time we try to take a charge on Godfrey. Count the basket, and Godfrey will go to the line with a chance for a 3-point play. Now, there's a lot of condensation on the floor from those 2 big bodies going down on the ground. Coach Bakeman still questioning one of the officials on the baseline about something. Godfrey completes the 3-point play. He has a dozen. And the Ponder lead is down to 9. Under 2 minutes remaining third quarter. Mills with a nice entry pass. Arlington works it around. 3-point shot, no good. Hagen, rebound fought for off a Stoneham player last. It will be Arlington ball. So pretty much a new shot clock possession for the Ponders. 27 seconds on the shot clock, 1:36 on the game clock. Jaden Williams for 3, no. Good rebound by Hess. Arlington will reset the offense. Zone defense for the Spartans. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Let's see the officials look at each other. There's a couple of touches there. Arlington ball. Now they're going to confer again. And it will remain Arlington ball. Minute 21 to go, third quarter. Ponders by 9. On the shot clock. You hear the Arlington bench counting it down. Hess for 3. Long rebound, flagged down by, nice job there by Newfer. He's trapped in the corner, but gets it back to the top of the key, and Arlington can reset their offense. Bagel and floater, no. Linehan with the rebound, loose ball. Ooh, I'm afraid that Arlington player, I can't see the number from here, but he could be hurt. He looked like he went right into that player and hit his head, snapped his head.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. That's Matt Newfer
It
that's
is Matt
down over
Newfer.
there.
Yeah, it is. And what happened is when he fell down, he went awkwardly into the pile and could see his neck and head kind of snap back a little bit. And so the play is stopped, and the Arlington trainer, Meg Foley, will come out and check on Matt. I think he's going to be okay. And he'll have to check out the. No, they don't know. I thought he has to come out of the lineup. But no protest from Stoneham, and Newfer will remain in the game, and now Arlington will take a timeout. I believe both teams have now used 2 timeouts.
In ACMi Sports, we'll try to bring coverage of all of the home games across many sports throughout the year. Our coverage can certainly expand with your help, parents and students alike. If you're looking for volunteer opportunities, you can join the team by emailing us at sports@acmi.tv.
Yeah, and as Andrew alluded, ACMi Sports broadcast, they're volunteer productions, and so love to have your help, and he just gave you the information if you are able to assist in any way.
And any students that are also looking for community service, you can also get community service hours by helping out at ACMi Productions.
So 42.7 seconds remain in the third quarter. Arlington leading by 9. Both teams have used 2 timeouts. Both teams have committed 4 team fouls. So things are pretty even overall, except Arlington has the slight edge on the scoreboard, and hopefully they can hold on to that for the final quarter and 42 seconds of this ball game and come away with a win. Arlington looking to improve to 500 on the season. Stoneham to inbound the ball. 20 seconds on their shot clock. Godfrey had it taken away by Mills. Now let's see if Mills can flag down the loose ball. He does. Gets it to the corner, kicks it back out, and now Arlington can reset. But a 2-second differential between the game clock and shot clock. Newfer's going to take the 3, top of the key, no. Rebound, fought for. Arlington comes up with it. Hess for 3. No!
Just missed.
Ooh, Godfrey might have taken a couple of extra steps. Big boy on the move, heads up. And that's why you give it to the point guard and get it back. That was a good defensive play there by Hess. Got a hand on the ball, knocked it out of bounds, but it will remain Stoneham ball. So 15 seconds remaining in the quarter. Shot clock, of course, is off. See if Stoneham can hold for a final shot. They go inside to Godfrey. He spins. And now a little hand check or knee maybe calling on Caden. Let's see.
He's a little confused on that one there.
Godfrey was backing him down. Caden was trying to hold his ground, but apparently he commits the foul.
That looks like he's coming out for...
Yeah, checking in for the first time tonight is number 35, Ben Radoslavich, his first action. Radoslavich, I believe is the correct way to say it. It's the first action we've seen from Ben. Now here comes Jaden Williams all the way to the basket. He lays it up and in at the horn. And a big basket there by Arlington. Stoneham turns it over. Spy Pond has turned it into 2 points and increased the lead at the end of the third quarter.
And that ends a very productive third quarter on a high note. Arlington going in to the fourth quarter with an 11-point lead. I think their biggest of the night was 12, so they're leading by about as much as they have all game, and they're going into the fourth quarter. So they'll look to lock this one down here.
Yeah, Arlington outscores Stoneham by a score of 14-6 in the third quarter to take a 3-point advantage and extend it to 11 going into the fourth quarter. Upcoming games for the Spy Ponders. After tonight, Arlington will go back on the road for 2. They'll play Melrose on the 25th. They'll play Lexington on the 28th. And the next home game for the Spy Ponders will be here at the Kozlowski Gymnasium on February 1st when the sachems of Winchester High School come in to the Kozlowski Gymnasium.
What do you want?
So we're entering the fourth quarter of the final home game of January 2022 for the Spy Ponders.
Nobody brought me. Who is that?
Yeah, and Arlington a perfect 4-0 on the season here at the Kozlowski Gymnasium, looking to improve that to 5-0. And I'm pretty good at math, so if they're 4-5 and they're going to be 5-0 and going to be 5-5, that means they're 5-0 at home and 0-5 on the road. So
Yeah, definitely the fans being back this year had a big impact on this basketball team, because last year didn't have them because of coronavirus pandemic. This year they're able to have them back with masks, and clearly that's having a big effect.
yeah, that's a good point. I didn't even think of that. No fans last year. Haglund for 3, short. Rebound by Arlington. Back come the Spartans the other way. Radoslovich got that rebound for the Ponders. Steal by Arlington, maybe? No. Knocked out of bounds. What are they going to say, Arlington ball? Radoslovich will check out of the Arlington lineup. Did a nice job for that minute or two that he was in there. Bought some time for a couple of Arlington's big men to get a rest. Caden Mills still on the bench for Arlington, resting up for the final stretch drive. Safak back in there.
Who is 78199?
Baseline drive. Williams is going to go up and under and in. Jaden Williams leading the way for the Spy Ponds tonight. He has 19 of Arlington's 47, and the Ponders now with a 13-point lead. That is their largest lead of the game. None longer, as Farron lays it up and in. And Colin Farron has been quiet so far here in the second half. And that's his first points of this second half.
Yeah, he has been very quiet. He had a very good first half, but not a whole lot. They really shut him down. They unlocked an answer to him here in the second half.
He'll go to the line with a chance for a three-point play. Around the rim and out. Cannot complete the three-point play. Here comes Arlington the other way. They're up by 11. Arlington will be content to run their offense, use up a little clock with each possession. Hopefully come away with a good shot each time. Haglund for 3. I don't know if that was partially blocked, perhaps by the Stoneham player number 4, Hespeler. Farron thought about the 3, kicked it out. Another steal by the Ponders. Jaden Williams, he might just be able to go all the way.
I saw the Stoneham coach was irate about that pass there. I think it was by Jack Bunnell. He was not happy with that. Over there, visibly jumping on the sideline, as this one's beginning to get out of hand for Stoneham.
Ponders have increased the lead back up to their largest lead again, tying it 13 points, under 6 minutes remaining in the contest. Safak going to put it up off the window. Man, I don't know if that was partially blocked by the big fella. Empty opportunity, that possession for the Ponders. Farron goes into the body of Safak and does a nice job getting Safak to commit that foul. And a dilemma here for Coach Woods as Safak has picked up foul number 4. So he is 1 away from disqualification. Now Arlington over the limit at number 7. So at or over the limit, however you want to say it. First free throw by Farron is good. So advantage Stoneham for the final 5:27 as they will be in the bonus for the duration of the game. Farron hits both free throws. He has 15 on the game. And now all of a sudden Arlington, well, still 11 points, still double figure lead. You don't want to give this Stoneham team any life here down the stretch. You want to put them away when you can. Take home this victory. Newfer for 3. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Matt Newfer. He has 3 3-pointers on the evening. He has 9 points. And the ball was knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Arlington. Stoneham ball. Arlington now with a 14-point lead, their largest of the game.
I believe Newford's only missed 1, maybe 2, 3, so he's made over half of his 3-point shots so far.
And Newford went for the steal there. Godfrey spins, nifty move, left hand, count it, and a timeout called by Stoneham. That's some nifty footwork there by Godfrey. He has 14. Stoneham takes the timeout. I believe that's timeout number 3 for them. They have 2 remaining.
Did you know ACMi has a brand new studio in the high school? Come by room 119 in the back corner of the high school to check it out. ACMi welcomes all students and serves as a resource to you.
Bubby's checking his grades.
And of course, in that brand new studio, you can get hands-on training and experience with filming, editing, production. ACMi offers in-depth training and lessons to help you expand your skills, allow you to bring your ideas to life. If you're interested in getting involved, email info@acmi.tv or stop by room 19 or 119. Again, it's one part that says 119, one part says 19, so we have to fix that, but I'm sure you can find the room whether it's 19 or 119.
I believe it's 119.
Thank you. Well, Arlington did not do a good job there as they did not anticipate Cruz getting into the passing lane, but Cruz unable to take advantage of what could have been a big steal. Here's Williams, he loves that baseline drive. He puts it up and it's blocked by Cruz. Now Williams up again, blocked again. 3 for a quarter, no. And a good job there by Stoneham defensively, and Williams had a couple of chances but couldn't get any of them to go. Ooh, a lot of contact there, no call. Maybe forced it a little bit, did Farron. Not getting a little sloppy out there right now. And Stoneham, what they called that timeout, and they have decided to just press it to the button, to the metal, pedal to the metal defensively. They are all over this court defensively, and Arlington's going to have to calm down, make some good passes, and if you do that, when a team's scrambling like this, it could result in easy baskets if Arlington is patient.
Yeah, I think that's really been what Stoneham's trying to do to answer Arlington because they've been playing so fast-paced. Stoneham's trying to match Arlington's pace here.
Yeah, they're looking to trap every opportunity they can. Here's Newford in the corner. He might get trapped there. And the Stoneham defense causes an Arlington turnover as Hess stepped out of bounds. .355 remaining, so we're just past the halfway point of the 4th quarter. Spy Pond is still up by 12. A little bit of a comfortable margin, but Stoneham is doing everything they can to get right back in this. And Farron lays it in. 17 for Farron, 14 for Godfrey. They have 31 of the 42 Stoneham points. Now Stoneham kind of back into a little bit of a zone, but a bad entry pass there by the Palmers results in another turnover. Godfrey got a hand in there. Let's see if Stoneham can convert. Now, beautiful move there. It looked like a smash to the head called against Williams, I believe. We'll pick up the foul for Jaden. That is foul number 3. 8 team fouls against the Ponders. Stoneham, I don't think, has committed a 4th quarter foul. I think both teams had 4 entering this 4th quarter. And the first free throw by Farron is good.
Stoneham definitely still in this one here. It's now only a 9-point game with still 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, 9-point game. Jaden has 3. Will has 4. Arlington's over the limit. Stoneham is not. So some things aren't really aligned for the Ponders right now. 52-43, 3:12 to go in the game. Luther, can he get another one? No. Let's see, ball knocked out of bounds by Arlington. Stoneham ball. So right now, Stoneham's doing a little offensive and defense as they keep substituting Godfrey, number 55, in. And it looks like number 10, Kelly, goes out. A little offense for defense. Coming up on the 3-minute mark remaining in the game. Stoneham hanging around. Farron's going to try the three. No. Southback tips it, tries to tip it to himself. Instead it goes to Farron. Farron goes to the basket. No, they're going to get a blocking foul on Newford. Newford tried to take the charge. According to the officials, he did not have the position. He picks up the foul, and Colin Farron will go to the line for two. And all subsequent Arlington fouls will result in 2 free throws for the Spartans, as Arlington has committed their 9th team foul. Farron kind of money at the line. I think he missed one in his last time, but for the most part, he's been draining the free throws. Again, Stoneham does the offense for defense substitution thing. Godfrey goes out. It jinxed Farron. That was my point there. It worked. 52-44 Ponders. Inside to Safak. He's got an easy deuce. Good offense there by Arlington. They spread the floor, and that allowed a little one-on-one matchup for Will Safak, and he just took advantage of it and went all the way in and laid it up and in. And now an offensive foul call. That time the Arlington defender gets the benefit of the doubt. Simon Hess got the position, and Farron picks up the foul.
So now we've got just about 2.5 minutes left, and the most recent basket was huge for Arlington because that proves their lead to 10 again. It's 54-44. And now if you're Arlington, you just want to try to grind off as much clock as you can and maybe make a basket with just a few seconds left on the shot clock.
And super aggressive defense by Spartans. And now a nice block shot there. Apparently last touch by Safak and out of bounds. And again, the offense for defense substitution, and officials weren't quite aware that Godfrey was coming back in. They'll fix that, and Stoneham will inbound the ball. With 2:20 remaining in the game, Ponders up by 10. Inside Godfrey, lays it up. No. Fouled on the play. Let's see who they get. Hopefully it'll be on Hess. I don't think he's any foul trouble at all. No, I think they're going to get Caden. I don't know how many Caden has. He might be in trouble. He's out.
That's 5. Oh, man, that's rough.
Caden Mills fouls out of the contest, and what a game he played. 8 points, bunch of rebounds, tried to take a couple of charges, had some bad luck on those. But just battling inside against the big fella Godfrey all night long, and great game for Caden Mills. Fouls out with the 8 points.
But he really made a huge impact, I would say. Give him a warm ovation here from the crowd. He made a lot of plays. He played really energetic and definitely had a big impact. Unfortunate that he fell out of this contest so late.
It's a 2-shot foul. The basket did not go in. Of course, they have to substitute at the table for the shooter again, because with Godfrey doing the offense-defense thing. I'm pretty sure every time it's with Chelly, number 10. Godfrey makes this free throw. 1 of 2 on that trip to the line for the big fella, the senior, number 55. He's got 15 points on the evening. 9-point Arlington lead coming up on the 2-minute mark remaining in the game. Good defense there by Tran, but Jaden does a nice job getting it up and over the timeline. Now a blocking foul will be called against Stoneham. I think that's going to go against number 13, Michael Cruz. For Cruz, that's his 3rd. Just the 6th on the team, so Arlington will be in the bonus on the next foul by Stoneham. Arlington utilizes the backcourt. Hess bringing it up against Tran. He gets it over the timeline. Hagelin was caught in the corner there. Nice little tip pass. That's going to result in Newford getting an easy 2. I think that was kind of accidental offense there for the Ponders, but they'll take it. Matt Newford in double figures with 11 on the game. Now before the shot, Jaden Williams will pick up the foul. Blocking foul on Williams. And I believe for Jaden, that's number 4. So we have a minute and a half to go. Arlington a little bit of foul trouble here. It is indeed the 4th on Jaden. Farron will go to the line for 2. His team's still down by 11.
And Farron hit with another nice basket that he made that gets called back with the foul that occurred before the shot.
I forgot about that. That's right. Farron hits the first free throw. Farron now with 20. Pretty good amount of them from the line here in this fourth quarter. 1 of 2. Ball's loose. Fought for on the ground. Bunch of players on the ground. Stoneham ball. Minute 27 to go. Arlington now up by 10, 56-46. Now Jaden Williams has to be smart here. He can't commit that 5th foul. This game isn't quite over yet. We don't want him to foul out. Here goes Godfrey. He might have taken an extra step there. Play on. And the three-pointer is good by Farron. And Stoneham, I believe, will take that timeout. The timeout Spartans, their 4th timeout. And you know what, Zen? You look up, 7 points, minute 18. Things aren't as comfortable as they once were a little while ago.
Stoneham definitely has the chance here. This one is not over yet.
ACMi Sports has a sports update show. I think you're involved with that, Xander, aren't
I am,
you?
yes, definitely.
That brings you all the highlights and announcements from around the athletics department. If you're a high school student or interested in sports journalism, join the sports update team by my partner Xander here by emailing sports@acmi.tv. Xander, I've seen some of your updates online on YouTube, and you're doing a great job. Good for you.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely always happy to have another person part of the team. We're working on maybe getting a podcast or something. We're looking to add some other shows to our repertoire as well. So we'll see, and definitely always happy to add someone new to the team.
And Xander, you're a sophomore here at Arlington High School?
I am, yes.
Good for you to have such interest in something like this at an early point in your life. Is this something you think you're going to pursue maybe in college if you can?
Thank you, and yeah, definitely something I hope to pursue in college. And I've had a really good time so far tonight.
Good, you're doing a great job. Thanks for helping us out here
yeah.
tonight. Is there a particular sport that you care for more than others?
So far, I've really enjoyed calling all of them. The sports that I've first been interested in was football and baseball, but I've expanded to pretty much every sport at this point.
Okay, now a quick foul committed by Stoneham on the inbounds. Not the worst thing for the Spartans. We'll see how if Arlington can capitalize at the line. It only took a couple seconds off the game clock, and Arlington's going to have to earn this win tonight by making free throws. Oftentimes that happens in basketball games, whether from high school or youth sports all the way up to the pros. Teams will foul. You got to make the free throws. Otherwise, the other team can chop into your lead. Let's see how Jaden does. First free throws, no. Yes, it did. Beautiful. Got a roll there. Big free throw there for Jaden Williams. Jaden with 22. He's going to try to match Farron for the high point honors of the evening. He does not. Here comes Farron. Going to go Euro. No. Rebound fought for. I think that's off Arlington. It is Stoneham ball. 109. Go ahead, Xander.
Stoneham here looks like they'll need 2 3-pointers and 1 2-pointer to try to tie this one and send it to overtime.
Yep, a 3-possession game as we speak right now. Here's Cruz. Puts it up, lost control of the ball.
Whoa.
They wrestle for it. Held ball, possession arrow favoring Stoneham. Nice job there by Matt Newfer, creating the held ball situation. 18 on the shot clock for the Spartans. The shot clock does not reset in that situation. Three-pointer on the corner is good, and that's Eli Hespola. Hespola picks a fine time to get his first points of the game.
Definitely, yeah, that's a big one right there.
57-52. Looks like, I'm surprised Stoneham isn't here. They go, they're trying to foul, and now it's called. So Cruz picks up the foul for Michael Cruz, his 4th, 8th on the team. And again, Jaden's going to have to go to the line and hit some free throws. 1-1. And again, he knocks down the front end. You don't get that second one unless you hit the first one. Jaden now with 23. He does match Farron from Stoneham for high point honors in the game, looking to be the sole leader, and he does just that.
Jaden's had some really clutch, some of them game-winning free throws so far this year. He's really, when it's come down to the line, he's been money so far.
Well, shot is blocked. Let's see who that foul goes against. If it's on Jaden Williams, he will be out of this contest. And it is on Jaden Williams. Simon Hess doing something I wouldn't advise. He's kind of imitating what the Stoneham player did right in front of the official, as if to say he kind of did the Harlem Shuffle there and got away with it. And now my guy's fouled out of the game. Costly possession for the Ponders. So Mills and Williams have both been disqualified due to fouls in this contest. I don't think Jaden knew it was his 5th foul. I don't think he knew the foul was on him.
Yeah, it doesn't look like that. I think Andrew Clossy's coming in here.
And this is some big-time clutch minutes for Clossy.
Yeah.
The senior coming off the bench, and he's going to have to play crunch time here for the final 40 seconds.
And Williams exiting to the tune of an ovation as well.
And hits the first free throw. Most of Barron's second half points have been at the line. He had 11 at the half. He's got 24 now. Arlington only up by 6. They get 5.
So like pretty much all games that Kozlowski Gym have come down to so far for Arlington, this one is coming down to the wire here. We've got 40 seconds left and it's a 5-point game.
And Coach Woods will take the timeout. So 59-54, 40.1 seconds remaining. Arlington uses what I believe is their 3rd timeout, should have 2 remaining. I believe Stoneham has 1 timeout remaining. And, and Stoneham has some options here. The last couple possessions, it's been Jaden Williams who's had the ball in his hands, and he's not a guy that Stoneham probably wanted to foul, even though they did. Jaden hit 3 out of 4 in crunch time here in this final minute, but now, Stoneham can probably pick and choose maybe who they want to foul.
Yeah.
And, you have, you mentioned Clossy coming into the game, the senior, but he hasn't played a whole lot tonight. So it'll be interesting to see who Coach Woods wants to have the ball, who Stoneham wants to foul, and who on Arlington is going to step up and make those big free throws that Williams just did.
Definitely Mills and Williams out. We'll have to see who's going to step up and make some big plays here late.
So for Arlington, it's number 0, Hess, number 3, Clossy, number 4, Haglund, number 20 is Newfer, and number 24 is Safak. I think Safak might have 4 fouls as well.
I think so, yeah.
And they're going to go right to the immediate foul. It's going to be Simon Hess to the line. And for Stoneham, that's foul number 9. So this will be the last 1-and-1 situation. After this, Arlington will be in the double bonus. Again, Stoneham makes their offense and defensive substitutions. And let's see what Simon Hess does at the line. This game in the first half that Xander mentioned a couple of times, up and down, fast pace. This 4th quarter has come to a complete logjam with all the fouling and free throws, and that's basketball for you sometimes, and that's the kind of game it is. And what a nice job there by Simon Hess to hit the front end of the 1-and-1.
Yeah, I was just thinking that as well. Both teams have really slowed down the pace here in the second half.
Hess 1 of 2, rebound fought for. Let's see if it's a held ball. This possession now should be Arlington's.
It's a big rebound there for Safak.
So 38.2 seconds remaining. Arlington by 6. So I'm sure Stoneham will go to the immediate foul, because otherwise Arlington could whittle the clock down to under 10 seconds. I don't think that's going to happen. Now on the inbounding play, the ball is knocked loose. Here comes Stoneham the rest of the way, all the way, putting it up with the left hand, and in is Farron, and Stoneham will take their final timeout.
All right, so here it is, 4-point game. It has really come down to the wire in this one. Stoneham stayed with it. They've fought really gritty all game long, and this is anyone's game here in the final 30 seconds.
Yeah, it really is, and Arlington, I think, had as big of an advantage as, I think, I want to say 14 at one point, at least 13 a couple of times, 14 maybe once. And yeah, you got to give credit to Stoneham. They have not gone away. They battled back. Arlington got themselves in a little bit of foul trouble, especially for a couple of Arlington's key players. Mills and Williams both have fouled out of this game. And now Stoneham has given themselves a chance to pull off an upset here at the Kozlowski Gymnasium. As mentioned, Arlington will go on the road, so Arlington really wants this win tonight to get to 500 before they have to go to Melrose and Lexington for their next 2 games before returning to the Kozlowski Gymnasium on Tuesday, February 1st.
Yeah, as we mentioned earlier, Arlington has not lost at home, but they also have not won on the road. So this is definitely a big game here in their season, especially if they want to turn things around with have some momentum going on the road.
Arlington gets the ball in to Hagland. Arlington breaks the timeline, and it's going to be Matt Newford going to the line. And I know Coach Woods is questioning something. I'm not sure what. Okay, so now the shot clock is off for Stoneham. The foul was committed by number 13, Michael Cruz. Cruz picks up his 5th. He has fouled out of the game with 2 points. And for Stoneham, it looks like number 3, Matt Tran, will replace him. Now again, Arlington is now in the double bonus, so they will get 2 no matter what happens on this first shot. Matt Newford, I don't think he's been to the line yet tonight. He's hit 3 3-pointers as well as he had another basket. He's got 11 points. First free throw is short. Newford, the junior, makes 1 of 2. Newford with a dozen now, 25 seconds to go. Ponders by 5. 3-point shot is short. Come back to the Stoneham player. Ball's knocked loose. What good defense there by Clossie as he knocked the ball out of bounds, and Stonham's going to have to work harder to get their points this possession. 18.1 seconds to go now. 61-56 Ponders. Stonham's going to have to go a little bit quicker. They're going to take the 3-pointer. It's Tran, and it's good. It's good. Matt Tran, another player to pick a fine time for his first basket of the game.
Wow,
He knocks
oh my
down
gosh.
a 3. An immediate foul by Stoneham. And Arlington's going to have to go back to the line. Stoneham, remember, is out of timeout, so they couldn't call a timeout after that made basket. Arlington got the ball in quickly. Hess was fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. 10.8 seconds to go. Wow.
All of a sudden, it is a 2-point game, and everyone is holding their breath.
So Tran and Hespeler both hit their first baskets of the game here in the final couple of minutes. And Hess steps to the line and knocks down the first one. Simon Hess with a chance to make it a 2-possession game if he can knock down the second free throw. And he does just that. And Arlington will take a timeout. Simon Hess with 2 clutch free throws for the Ponders. And the Ponders lead at 63-59 with 10.8 seconds to go.
Yeah, very clutch free throws there, and 10 seconds now. Stoneham really is going to have to pull off a miracle to get back in this one here.
Well, I'm sure Coach Woods is saying, look, do not foul, okay? Especially do not foul a 3-point shooter, because if you foul a 3-point shooter, that's the only chance they have to make a 4-point play, right? Stoneham is out of timeouts. So it's going to take Stoneham a couple seconds to get the ball down the court and score. Remember, you have 5 seconds to inbound the ball. So if Stoneham scores with 5 or less seconds to go, the Arlington player should just let the ball go through the basket. Don't get it, don't touch it, let the official count to 5, time will expire. Now, if Stoneham does score with, say, 7 or 8 seconds, which is kind of quickly because they only have 10.8 to go, then that changes the strategy a little bit. But if I'm Coach Woods, I'm telling my players, don't touch anybody, and if they score, if it takes them 4 or 5 seconds to get the ball up the court, just leave that ball alone. Don't even inbound it and give them a chance to foul.
Yeah, Arlington definitely has the advantage here. They've just got to finish this one off.
Coach Woods conferring with the official. Of course, you know, in high school basketball, after the made basket, you don't get to advance the ball to midcourt, so I'm going to have to work the length of the floor, and they're going to have to score twice unless Arlington commits a foul. There goes Fallon. He's ball up, and so again, now it's under 5 seconds, so just let him score, don't touch the ball, and now a foul is committed by Godfrey. And Stoneham got off a shot. It was a 3-point shot. It was short. Haglund grabbed the rebound, and then Godfrey commits the foul, and all that's going to do is account for the final score of the game and give Owen Haglund a chance to pad his stats a little bit. So Haglund will go to the line for 2. Ponders by 4. Ponders are going to win this game. A little more difficult than we thought it was going to be entering this fourth quarter, but they did what they had to do to get the win. Owen Hagelin hits the first free throw. Hagelin with a chance for double figures should he make this free throw. He's at 9 points right now. Of course, Arlington missing James Digman tonight also, just sickness. Hagelin does just that, makes both free throws, 10 points. Arlington leads it 65-59. Stoneham inbounds the ball. See if they take the final shot. They do. Shot goes off the backboard and no good, and that's going to be the final possession of the game.
So Arlington fought off a very bold comeback attempt there by Stoneham. Stoneham, good job to them. They really played well. They didn't let themselves get out of it. They stayed fighting all throughout the entire game. And it came down really to the very last play. And Arlington, that is another really big win for them. And that improves their record to 500 for the season. That's definitely a big boost for Arlington.
Let's run down the scoring figures for tonight's game for Stoneham. Matt Tran and Eli Hespeler both with 3. And both of those 3-pointers happened in this fourth quarter to contribute to the comeback by the Spartans. Michael Cruz had 2. Peter Godfrey had 15, Joe Celli with 4, Jack Gunnell with 5. High point man for the Spartans was Colin Farron with 27 points. For the Spy Ponders, Will Safek had 5, Caden Mills had 8, Matt Newfer with 12, Owen Hagelin had 10, Simon Hess had 6, including 2 huge free throws at the end of the game. High point man for the Ponders and the ACMi player of the game, Jaden Williams with 24.
Wow, so big performance from Williams. And yeah, definitely, like I said, a much needed win for Arlington. Now they have some momentum going in on the road, and they're going to be looking for their first road win of the year.
So as Xander mentioned, Spy Ponders improved to 500, 5-5 on the season with this victory. That will wrap things up here from the Torzlowski Gymnasium. For my partner Xander Lee and for Anim Osmani, the ACMi producer on tonight's telecast, I'm Don Phelan. The final score, Arlington 65, Stoneham 59. Stay tuned for a post-game guest with Coach Woods.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks for joining us. And we're back to wrap things up. We wrapped up the game portion of the telecast, and now we have a special guest, Coach Woods. Coach, congratulations on tonight's win.
Thanks, Sonny. We'll take that one.
Yeah. Well, if my records are correct, I have Arlington as 5-0 at home. So
Yep.
it's been a tremendous home court advantage for your team this year.
Yep. You know, we're taking care of business at home and still looking for that elusive one on the road. So we've had some different types of games this year, you know, home and away. So we're kind of getting the full experience this year.
I want to say that of the home games, I think I missed one of the home games, so I've been to the 4 out of the 5, but I want to say maybe each one of them has really come down to the end. We had a game, I think, where Will hit a big basket at the end within the final couple seconds of a game. I think we had another game where Jaden hit a couple of free throws at the end, and tonight, nice job by Hess to come up with the 2 big free throws when a couple of the starters had fouled out of the game, and it became a situation like who's going to get the job done at the line for Arlington, and Hess came through for you.
Yeah, I said that to the guys at the end, and you know, Matt Newfer, I think, split 2, and
Yep.
Simon made a few, and you know, we didn't have enough points to win the game without making a couple foul shots, and Owen Hagelin hit 2 at the very end to seal the deal.
Okay.
And you know, that's important stuff in close games. You know, try to, you know, close it out. And it was nice to get some different guys in that, you know, game-winning time responsibility. You know, because Jaden's done a great job to start this year. You know, like you said, Will Chun had a game-winning layup. Another game, you know, we had against Reading, we had a very good team game, and you know, with you know, probably one of our better performances. So, you know, tonight, you know, Stoneham has played that game, and I don't know if they played 8, 9, 10 games, but it's the same game where they just don't go away.
Right.
And that kid, 11, he had 41 points against Reading on
Really?
Monday. He's the leading scorer in the Middlesex League. He's
Oh,
really
wow.
tough going to the basket. He's shot 10 foul shots a game, which in our league is like, you know, 25 foul shots
Sure.
and others. So, you know, he's a tough kid. So we got to do a better job on guys that can drive and protect the basket. But I was proud that we were able to make the plays that we needed to at the end of the game.
Yeah, he had 11 at the half, and then it seemed like you guys did a good job on him, you know, pretty much through the third quarter, maybe even into the fourth. Then all of a sudden, he started going to the hole, and as you mentioned, I'd say of his 14 second-half points, I bet you 10 of them were from the line.
Yeah.
So,
yep.
you know, give credit to him, and as you said, give credit to Stoneham. They didn't want to go away. Now, Coach, you know, another year of COVID. You know, you got guys playing tonight that hadn't probably played earlier in the season. You got a guy injured. You got some guys out sick. It's been that way for a couple of different games. How are you coping with the whole season? You know, trying to get everybody involved, and you know, having people step up that need to get when their number's called. The next man up. Let's play.
Yep. You know, I'm very proud of these kids as a group. You know, I think that, like you said, I mean, we've had every different possibility dealing with in lineup combinations and everything else, and you know, fortunately, the guys that have been out sick haven't been seriously sick, and there's no situations with that, and they've been able to return to the team and will continue to return to the team. But yeah, it's been difficult, you know, and but like I said, the kids' attitudes have been, you know, remained positive. And tonight, you know, we got some situations, got some guys to, you know, really be competitive in a tough, you know, the Middlesex League is a good league,
Oh, yeah.
you know, and you know, you got to make plays and you got to be, you know, mentally tough, you know, and kind of kids are gonna make plays against you, and you gotta, you know, respond and do the appropriate thing. So I was glad to see the guys do that tonight. So.
You know, and it seems like there might be 1 or 2 teams in the Middlesex League that might be a little bit ahead of the pack, but other than that, you have a lot of teams that seem like they're pretty equal. So you're 5-5, literally 500 at the halfway point of your season. What would you like to see happen in the second half of the season from the teams as a from the growing standpoint?
You know, it's not, you know, revolutionary or anything, but one of the things we talk about is just playing hard, playing smart, playing together, and you know, you check those boxes every game. You give yourself a chance to win, and you know, we're improving in those categories. You know, I think athletically that we can play with any team. I think that we, you know, just getting experience on the fly. There's a lot of first-year varsity guys or guys in a role that was different than it was in if it's their second or third year, and you know, so I think. You know, finding that consistency and that trust, and just continue to play hard. But you know, there's a level of, you know, dynamic play that I think we can get to that, you know, we're scratching at. So I hope that would be what I would like to see. You know, and just check those 3 boxes every game, and and if the buzzer sounds and we're on the right side, we sleep well. If we're not, at least we said, hey, we did. We try to to do what we're doing. So
Good. Well, Coach, thanks for joining us. Congratulations on a good start to the first half of the season. Best wishes and good luck for the second half of the season. We'll hope to talk to you soon.
yeah, we might have to get ACMi on the road, Donnie. We're
That's
undefeated with you in the,
That's
in
right.
the gym.
That's
So.
right.
But-
Coach Woods has been our special guest here tonight. Spy Ponders take the game tonight. They improved to 500 on the season. Next 2 Ponder games are on the road. Next home game will be February 1st here at the Kozlowski Gymnasium. Again, for Arnim Osmani, I'm Don Phelan. The final score here tonight, Arlington 65, Stoneham 59. Thanks for joining us.